Hi, this is Erin with Five Parks Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me for my new bedtime story series. This is obviously not a yoga class, but it is in the spirit of guided Shavasana, Yoga Nidra, just an opportunity to lie back, relax, and connect with yourself. And I'm going to be reading a couple of different parables. I'm hoping that these stories can help you connect to yourself and relax. And of course, these stories are for all ages. I read a lot of these stories during my Warrior Girls summer camp, and I think that they kind of speak to a little bit of inner truth and connect you to the world around you as well. So lie back, relax. There's nothing to see or to watch, and get comfortable. Let's begin. This story is called The Cracked Pot. A water bearer in India had two large pots. One hung on each end of a pole, which she carried across her neck. One of the pots had a crack in it. The other pot was perfect. The perfect pot always delivered a full portion of water at the end of the long walk from the stream to the mistress's house. The cracked pot always arrived only half full. For a full 2 years, this went on daily, with the bearer delivering only 1.5 pots full of water to her master's house. The perfect pot was proud of its accomplishments, perfect to the end for which it was made. But the poor cracked pot was ashamed of its own imperfection and miserable that it was only able to accomplish half of what it was made to do. After 2 years of what it perceived to be a bitter failure, it spoke to the water bearer one day by the stream. "I am ashamed of myself, and I want to apologize to you." "Why?" asked the water bearer. "What are you ashamed of?" "I have been able for these past 2 years to deliver only half of my load because this crack in my side causes water to leak out all the way back to your mistress's house. Because of my flaws, you have to do all this work and you don't get full value from your efforts," the pot said. The water bearer felt sorry for the old cracked pot, and in her compassion she said, "As we return to the mistress's house, I want you to notice the beautiful flowers along the path." Indeed, as they went up the hill, the old cracked pot took notice of the sun warming the beautiful wildflowers on the side of the path, and this cheered it some. But at the end of the trail, it still felt bad because it had leaked out half of its load, and so again it apologized to the water bearer for its failure. The water bearer said to the pot, "Did you notice that there were flowers only on your side of the path, but not on the other pot's side?" "That's because I've always known about your flaw, and I took advantage of it. I planted flower seeds on your side of the path, and every day while we walk back from the stream, you've watered them. For 2 years, I have been able to pick these beautiful flowers to decorate my mistress's table. Without you being just the way you are, she would not have this beauty to grace her house." Each of us has our own unique flaws. We are all cracked pots. But it's the cracks and the flaws we each have that make our lives together so very interesting and rewarding. We've just got to take each person for what they are and look for the good in them. There's a lot of good out there, and there's a lot of good in you. Thank you so much for joining me for this story. This evening, as you go forward, may you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your heart. From my heart to yours. Namaste.